Hi, we're still on section 5.1 and this part is about finding the equivalent single discount rate. Now, this is really kind of like a step-by-step process that you have to learn and know what I'm talking about when I say the discount rate. The discount rate is not about the amount of the discount, it's about the rate of the discount. And also notice in red we're saying do not round when finding this. Now I have the steps up here. First, we determine the complement for each rate in the series discount, right? So the complement of the 2015-10 is going to be 80, 85, and 90. I'm going ahead and putting the zeros on there. So we found the complements, right? 80%, 85%, 90% of the discount, the series discount we were given. And then to find the rate, we actually multiply those together and we get this decimal number. So the decimal is 0.612. That's what we get after multiplying. And this is the percent, 61.2%. So that percent is not actually the percent we're finding first yet. So right, we determined the complements, step one, we multiplied the complements, and then on the third one we're going to determine the complement of what we found on step two, which is the complement of 61.2. So we take 100%, subtract 61.2%, and this is actually what we were looking for. 38.8% is the, okay, let me just try to write this again. 38.8%, and I can't write a percent sign either. And this is the number we're finding. That is the equivalent single discount rate. So that is the number that we could use to find the discount amount, right? That's what that would be in as a rate. All right, so let's look at this next slide. So it says find the net price of the TV using the equivalent single discount rate from the previous problem. And so that was 38.8%. And we're going to use that to find the discount amount. So 5,200 times 0.388, write that in decimal form. And that gives us a discount amount of 2,017.60. Right, that's the discount amount. And then we're going to subtract that from 5,200 to give us the net price, right? The discounted price of this TV. So it's 2017.60. And so the net price is 31.82. And you guys may notice that this number is the same number we found finding this in different ways. So we've now found this answer 2 or 3 times now, I believe. All right, so that's the net price. Okay, so we're going to practice finding the equivalent single discount rate again. Right, so we start out by finding the complements of our series discount. So the complement of 17 is 83, the complement of 13 is 87, the complement of 6 is 94. Okay, now step 2, we multiply these complements in decimal form. So it's going to be 0.83 times 0.87 times 0.94. And so that gives us a pretty long, messy decimal. And it looks like this, 0.678 774. And you guys, we can't round that, not at all. And so we're going to subtract that as a percent, which would be 67.8774%. 5%. So our equivalent single discount rate is 32.1226%. And that is kind of a messy number. Invariably, my students want to round this number, and you just can't. You have to keep the number as it is for it to come out exactly the same way. No, remember, we did those in several different ways, and if we round this number, then we're not going to get that same answer at all. And then we're going to use the equivalent single discount rate we just found to find the net price of a printer with a list price of $540. So we take 540 and we multiply it by, remember, we're going to use the decimal and not the percent at this point. We're going to use the decimal when we multiply. Anytime you multiply, you change it to your decimal. The discount amount is $173.46, and then we subtract that, $173.46 from 540, and that leaves us with $366.54. Right? And so that is our net price. This was our discount amount. Okay. And then it says find the price of the printer from above using complements. Well, we already know what we would get if we multiplied the complements. Remember the previous, the complements were 0.83, 878, and 94. And so we would just multiply that by the 0.678774. Whoops. Which is the quicker way. We get the same thing of 366.54, right? The very same answer that we got above, but I believe it is a little quicker when you use the complements. So it goes faster. Okay. And then let's see here. Okay, we're going to practice this one more time, just finding the equivalent single discount rate. And so we start out by finding complements, and the complements are 85, 92, and 97. Okay, so we multiply 0.85 times 0.92 times 0.97, and that's going to give us 0.75854. All right. And then we subtract that as a percent from 100%, so it's 75.854. No rounding, remember, no rounding. And that gives us 24.146%. And that's what we were looking for, that equivalent single discount rate. And then I have this slide on here. Learning is not a spectator sport just for fun. You guys know that you have to participate in the learning and work very hard. In an online class, you definitely are not a spectator, are you? So I'll see you on the next video. Bye.